What up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Same old guy, same old clothes that last video, but one day after. Truly, I said I was going to be consistent on here, so I'm gonna try. Well, let's not say try. I'm going to be consistent with this. I'm gonna just put my camera here and talk about a topic, just to be confident about this. I actually don't have any idea on what I'm going to talk about. I don't have anything planned. And because at first I thought about talking about the fact that I noticed a lack of purpose in young men as a young man myself. So I wanted to talk about that point. Well, I might just do it. Okay. So what I have noticed is that in this generation that where everything is going fast, dopamine levels are high. Men, young men, even older men are lacking purpose significantly. Do you say it like that in English? I don't know. But they're truly lacking purpose. So why do I think as a 16-year-old that men are lacking purpose? Because before, men used to have to go and do something in order to get something, right? I think that sounds understandable. For example, back in time, if a man got rich, he knew he would get good family, he would live truly good with mom, wife, children. Everybody's going to be right? But now a man doesn't need to have all that. Why? Not because he don't want his family to be right and to live nicely. No. The thing is that before, the man was constantly faced with his poorness, right? With his lack of woman, lack of money, lack of family trust, lack of position in his family. When now, I don't even have to feel that way. Because why do? I'm broke. Oh, I don't have any woman. I don't have anybody to build a family with. What do? Boom. Get my phone. Scroll. Woman. Jokes. Family. Dopamine. My brain is forgetting. My brain's totally forgetting. I don't have that constant reminder. When as before, you see, it was, I don't know, my age, 16, even younger. Your dad said, man, you eating, and like, as you're eating, I'm paying. So you're a man. Get your ass up and go work with me. So you wake up at 5, go out into business with your father, taking big weights in your bag, working 12 hours a day as a 14, 15, 16-year-old, and you say constantly, oh man, I have to get out of here. But with this current society that we live in, first of all, when you're 16, no much families say, oh, you're 16, go get a job. You're studying, he'll get to college. He's young. 40 years prior to this era, you were 16, you were a man. It's not like, oh, he's 16, he's young. It was more like, oh, he's 16, he has to get something figured out already. Man, people 60 years before used to get married at 16. I'm not saying it was great, I'm saying it happens. So what I mean by this is that a lot of pressure has gotten out of men, and by that, men has gotten. Do you say it like that? I don't even know. Men have become less weak, because as like pressure makes diamonds, the same goes with men. Pressure builds strong men. The constant pressure of family, peers, society, even your own pressure that you put in your own head, maybe because prior to this people put these ideas on your head first or whatever, but that's why it happens. That's what is the first point. Let me figure out if the camera is recording. Okay guys, the camera was in fact recording. Yo, I don't like to say us. So what I was trying to say is that basically hard times make strong men. Strong men make easy time. Easy times make weak men make hard times. And the cycle repeats itself. I think y'all already know that quote. So what I mean by that is we live in hard times that seem easy. Hard times because there is weak men, but it seems easy because they have found a way to make you feel like you're in easy time. Because if you don't realize you're in a hard time, because every time you realize your brain is already built in a way that, oh, I don't like something. I don't like school. I don't like pressure, any type of pressure. I got in an argument with my parents, with my girlfriend, whatever. Let me go back on TikTok. Scrolling 30, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You're done. You done forgot about your problem. You forgot. So now times look easy. In reality, they're not. So that's why man has lost their main focus. And by men losing their own focus, we have lost masculinity as a whole. I think masculinity is being lost, every day is being lost. We have 40, 50 years old men acting like, not men, precisely, to be precise, they're more acting like females. I don't know if they're expecting you to take them shopping as a woman that you're hearing this. I don't know. But I don't even want to talk about young men. Young men are so lost, and I consider myself to be in that side of the world too. So if there is not a comeback of any kind, some men don't start realizing that it's really that damn phone that is pulling them away from everything and everyone. Masculinity as a whole is going to be lost, and by masculinity being lost, we will lose family as a whole, because family is held by feminine energy, masculine energy, and that's what builds good children, right? A father that knows how to handle the family and how to protect, and a mother that knows how to love. And by the father not protecting and not being in his masculine ways, the mother is going to feel not protected. So when a woman doesn't feel protected, she can love at her fullest. So I truly think that men should find themselves a purpose. If you're young hearing this, like me, man, let's find a purpose and let's stick to it. Because that's also another side of it. We all can find a purpose. Yeah, I want to be this. But as in Atomic Habits said, is tell us, winners and losers has the same goals. But winners are built by what you do every day, not by what you dream of doing every day. That's why let's do something and let's do it great and let's do it every day. And because if we don't stop, if our generation don't stop what the generations before have built, we will be the ones that end up fucking the world up. And the world is going not to come to an end, that might be too exaggerated, but it's going to change on a way that I don't think is good. So that was my take for today. That was the YouTube video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope I will enjoy myself talking about this in a few years, looking back. Yeah, man. Love y'all.